Hi, beautiful people. Beautiful people. So, welcome to another live stream. And today we are doing another channel review. And I hope that you can hear me, hopefully. All right, so today we are going to be reviewing the channel of Boxer Boy. Quite an interesting name, really. So, I'll just go straight into that. If you see me looking around like this, just not looking at the other screen because I have another screen here to see what it is that I'm doing. So let me share my screen. Moment. Okay. I hope you can see that clearly. Okay, so this is the channel for Boxer Boy. Boxer Boy. Very interesting. So I'll just go straight into it. First, I have to start by giving all the good compliments, like I always do. Is to say good work. I think um you're off on a good start already because man, YouTube is not easy. YouTube is not even easy at all. We know that. So this is good. You're off on a good start because I see that you already have a niche. You're clear on what you want to do. You're into tech reviews and all. So I think that's good. And I noticed again, I try to watch as many of your videos as I could. You have about 16 videos now. I didn't watch everything, but I tried to watch as many videos as I could. And I would say that you have an impressive camera confidence. So that's really, really good. Okay, so now we'll go into the meat of it. Let's first talk about this channel name, hashtag Boxer Boy. Now this is what I think, yeah? If you're going to put a hashtag in front of your name for your channel, it's going to be very difficult for people to remember that. Now, if you're not going to be using your real name for your channel, because when you're using your real name, really, no matter how difficult it is, people should just learn how to pronounce it at some point. That's if you're using your real name, yeah? But if you are not using your real name, then you should make sure that it is a name that people can remember easily. Now, not everyone is going to remember hashtag. Now, when you say hashtag Boxer Boy to someone, the person is not so sure if it is hashtag as per the sign Boxer Boy, or it is hashtag as in the complete hashtag, the complete word hashtag, then Boxer Boy. You're already going to be complicating things for yourself. It's just like putting numbers in your name for your channel name. So if, for example, you have your channel name with Boxer Boy 123 or Boxer Boy 3, now we don't know if it is Boxer Boy 3 as per 3 as a number or 3 as a word. So you don't want to complicate things for yourself. I would say that you remove that hashtag from your name. You can have the hashtag when you are putting your tags for your video. So in your video tags, you can put that there. You can put that as a hashtag for your social media handles. So when you put posts on social media handles, you can use that as a tag. That would be fine. But as a channel name, I will not recommend that you do hashtag BoxerBoy. That's not really good for you. Now, I won't spend too much time on the whole appearance thing because I've talked about this a couple of times. Or you know what, I should just talk about it. I've talked about how that when you deal with your channel, you should deal with it like it's a Netflix thing. You know, the sections. So we need to break our videos into playlists so people can see them displayed here and we can have like a really beautiful display. We talked about how that we should have that, okay, here. Now you have only one playlist comparing to, I don't know, but I would create a proper playlist, because if you go through your videos, we see that you have videos on iPhones, you have videos on techno phones, that's Android phones, you have videos for laptops. I would break these into playlists, and make it easy for people to go through all of this easily once they come into your homepage. We don't just see this, like there was no work put into the presentation of the channel. That's first. Then the next thing is the about page. I went through your about page and I saw that there's really nothing much in your about page. So your about page, while it is not so much of a big deal, it would be nice to have like concrete information there. Nobody wants to really know who you're following or who you're not following. So I would say that you take all of that out and that you put really what your channel is about. You just came and you told us you're a tech YouTuber and we should subscribe to your channel. Why should we subscribe to your channel? Yeah. What's the catch? What's the need for us? Yeah. So this is what you should be telling us here in the about section. You should be telling us why we should subscribe to your channel and what we stand to gain by subscribing to your channel. So I would say that you update this and let us know what it is that your channel is about, and then have this as a link, not just as a text. Have your contact as a link. This is okay, it's fine, but have your Instagram contact as a link. Now when we go back to your banner, it's good that you have told us clearly what your channel is about: gadget reviews and tech videos. So like I talked about the hashtag thing, to be great to take this out and just have Boxer Boy if that's the name you want to stick with. All of these links, all these handles that you have given us here, you should have them as links. So if you have them as links, they will show up here at the corner, and then you can easily click on them and go straight to this page, because really nobody is going to type out this on their Instagram, or nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to go through all that stress of typing, because except you're like a celebrity, then people want to go out of their way to get this information, get to meet you, know you, and all of that. But if not, you have to make it as easy as possible for people to reach wherever you want them to get to. So all these things should be put in as links that you can find when you go into your customization. You'll find where you can put in links, and they will show up here, and they will show up as links here that people can just click and go straight into. Okay, for your thumbnails, I think what I can see generally is that your thumbnail is similar to what we have already in the niche. So that's good. As much as possible, make sure that your texts are readable. For example, this text here, if I'm reading this on a phone, it's going to be difficult for me to see what it is, because the contrast between the text and the picture is not so much. So I can hardly see what is written when I'm looking at it on the phone. Now, this is even really tiny on a screen, on a laptop screen. Imagine if it is on a phone, it's going to be really, really small. So while the general look and feel of a thumbnail, I think, is good, but your text, you should try and make sure that the text are clear enough. So for example, we look at this text here as well. It's not so clear what's here and what's here. It's Infinix 0X Pro and Infinix Note 10 Pro. Anyway, we should be able to see these things clearly. Imagine that people are looking at these things on their phone. Like we have said earlier, we have about 72% of people watching YouTube videos on their phone. So as much as possible, let's make it easy for them to read the information on these thumbnails. Okay, so I don't want to spend so much time on the whole appearance thing. I want to go straight into the main content of the video. I see that, like I said earlier, you have videos on Apple products and videos on Android products, and you have laptop and you have phones and all of that. Now, this is my thought here. While Apple products is a big market to review, it's big, everyone's talking about Apple products. The Android market is really big as well. Now you need to think about who your audience is. Who are you targeting? If we're looking at that, we'll be thinking about in marketing is called a customer avatar. So I would say that you take some time out to think about who your target audience is. What is their earning power? What is their buying capacity? What can they afford? What are they looking to buy? Are they really looking to buy Apple products, or are they really looking to buy Android products? What really is their strength in terms of money per se? Because while Apple products are big in the market and everybody's talking about Apple products, there's a really, really, really big market for the Android products. There's so many people, you'll be amazed that the Android market is higher in terms of percentage than the Apple market because it is cheaper. There are a lot more people who can afford the Android product as against the Apple product. Now, if your audience are those who are a bit more high end, who can afford these Apple products, then that's a different thing entirely. But off the top of my head, even from seeing what you have so far, I would say that it is best for you to focus on the Android market because you're based in Nigeria, so most of your audience are going to be Africans per se. And the truth is, there's a very high percentage of people who are much more, who would much more English, who are much more likely to buy the Android product as against the Apple product. So your selling point in this case would be to let people see the cheap products that they can get with very good quality specifications and all at low price. And this, I think, this is how Fisayo started his own channel. Fisayo talked about a lot of Android products that you can get at very low prices. So he was really diving into some products that are not really common in the market and all. So it's good that you look at these things, look at your competitors and see what they are doing. I think there's another guy, Valor Reviews. I think he reviews low-end products as well. And these are people that are in Nigeria, in the African space, in the African market. It's easier to push this as against pushing Apple products. Now, I'm not saying that Apple products are not great to review. They're fantastic. It's a very big market. And if you really want to do that, then you really have to go all out. Now, the question would be, can you afford to do that? Can you afford to buy this product? So while you're starting off, it's okay that you don't have so much product, physical product to review physically, but can you eventually do this? Can you sustain it eventually? So I would rather say, in my opinion, that you focus on the Android product. Now, when you go through your channel currently, you would even see that the videos you have with the highest views are your reviews on Android products. So you have this video here with 744 views. It's an Android product, but you have a lot more people who are most likely going to buy that. You have another video with 500 and something views, and these are Android products. Now, I also noticed, however, while watching all your videos, that you're limited in terms of product, and that's understandable because right now, obviously, you can't afford to buy all of these products and then review them. Now, this is what I think that you should be doing. As against just getting one product and make one video and that is it, you should exploit every product that you get. So when you get this product, this Apple's say Apple, oh no, Techno Spark 8 and Techno Spark 7. This is my thought. What I will do first is to make videos on unboxing this product. So you do unboxing for each of these products. That's already 2 videos. Then you make a video telling us what to expect in this product. That's already another video. Then you make a video telling us the tips and tricks for this product. That's already 3 videos. So instead of just making one video, you have 3 videos with the same product. That's one. Another thing is that when I went through your video and I listened to you talk about the product, I could see that you know what you have the flair for tech and you enjoy talking about tech and all of that. But you have to make sure that whatever it is, whatever information that you're giving to us about these products, these are information that we cannot just easily get randomly. We cannot just go when we open the product, we cannot just see. You should be giving us information that is really relevant and helpful for us that want to buy this product. And this information should be given to us as quickly as possible, straight to the point as much as possible. So I noticed that some of your videos have like 7 minutes, 6 minutes, 8 minutes, and they could be half the length because you are spending a lot of time talking about things so slowly. I'm like, oh, guy, can you speak quickly? Like, a lot of people who are going to be watching these videos are mostly young people. A lot of us don't have a lot of our attention span is really short. We don't have the patience to listen to you talk so calmly and take your time to explain things. No, we want to tell us what it is that we need to get as quickly as possible. A lot of your videos, at about 20-30 minutes mark, we haven't gotten the information that we need to get for this thing. We don't need to get the whole information at 30 seconds mark, of course, but at 30 seconds mark, we should already know what we are expecting. We should already be hooked in the video already, because by 30 seconds I'm already like, what's going on? Why is this taking so much time? Why is this dragging? So while you're editing, you should be cutting out a lot of all these unnecessary pause, unnecessary arms, and all of that. If it's a live stream like this, I can make a lot of mistakes because it's a live stream. I can't edit it. You understand? But if I'm recording a video, that video might end up being, while recording, that video might be, say, 20 minutes, because I might take some things 1, 2, 3 times, or I might have a lot of pauses and all. By the time I edit that video, everything is going to come down to maybe, say, 4 minutes. So you see that 16 minutes has been cut out of that video. Every pause, every unnecessary wait, everything that was probably repeated twice, I will cut it out. I'll take it out of that video. And that's how you should treat your video as well. No unnecessary pause, no unnecessary wasted time. Every information that you need to give it to us as quickly as possible, as clearly as possible. Another thing that I noticed in your video was you're using terms that we don't understand, like real estate, something, things like that. I don't do tech. I don't understand tech. So this will also help this will also help when you think about who your audience is. The audience that you're trying to reach, are they tech people? Do they get all the tech terms? Or are they laymen? Are they like ordinary people like us that don't understand what tech is really? So this will help you even in the terms that you're using. When you're telling us things like real estate and all that stuff with tech, I'm like, what is real estate? Like, what is this guy talking about? But then I know that I don't know what tech terms are being used and all, so I'm not really so bothered. But for you to reach someone like me who don't know what you're talking about, it would be great to break down these things or say these things as simply as possible, because I'm trying to buy a product here. I don't even know what's going on in the product. I just want to see what you have to say about this product. Just tell me what it is and let me decide if I want to buy this product or not. Yeah, so I think that would be something to look into. Okay, I made some notes. Let me just look at my notes and be sure that I'm not talking out of points. all right. Okay, so I talked about how that it would be great if you exploit as much of the product as possible. The next thing is your presentation. So when I watched your videos, I see that okay, let's say for example, I'm not going to use this. The presentation of this was a bit nicer, so I can see that the background, we're not seeing a lot of dirt, a lot of distractions in the video. We just see your product and you telling us what works in both products. So that's fair. This is fair as against some other video. Let me see this one. The background wasn't nice at all. I'm going to assume that you've picked up on this and you've made that better in the next one. So I hope that in subsequent videos you don't do this. I imagine that this was probably done, I don't know, it looks like it was done in the bathroom or something, but I don't think it was in the bathroom, probably somewhere that was not already completely tied. Now this is my thought. Yeah, if you're going to make a video of a product you're trying to promote. Now, you're not exactly trying to promote this particular product, because let's assume you've not gotten to that point yet. But you're trying to promote your video, and your video is the main product, and that product has to be displayed as in the best light possible. I would say that you set up your environment such that we don't even need to know what's going on all over. So, for example, I would probably just take maybe like a sheet of board or wood or something and just put it down. It will look like it's a table, even though it's not a table, and set my video, my camera, so that it is exactly parallel this way. Not like right now, I see that your camera is probably slightly tilted. So I'll set it completely parallel, such that when you see it on the board, on the wood, you think it's a table, but it's not a table. It's just a flat wood I just put on the floor, and I'm just doing whatever it is that I'm doing. The idea is to make sure that whatever it is that you're doing is as clear, as catching, as nice in terms of presentation as possible. The tech field is a very competitive field. You have people like Mr. Who's the Boss, you have people like MKBH, that's his name now. Yeah, you have MKBH, you have Fisayo, you have these guys who are like, they've gone like really, 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 really far when it comes to their tech review things. And you can see the way their setup is. It means that there's a certain expectation when it comes to tech reviewers, tech YouTubers, how their look and feel should be like. So while you can't afford that in the beginning, it would be great to make sure that you're at least setting up in such a way that it is not so like out of the line. Like when I see some of your videos, like some of these ones where you're sitting on the chair, well, yeah, some of these ones where you're sitting on the chair, and I'm like, no, this doesn't look like a tech video. This doesn't look like a tech video. So what would I do if I was in your shoes? What I would do is to probably record on a plain background. If I can't afford to do any special thing at all, I would at least record on a plain background where there's nothing distracting. There's no ceremony going on behind me. It's just plain. You just see my face and you just see the background, and that is it. The next thing I would do is to make sure that the clothes, even the clothes that you're wearing, they are, because all of this thing is branding. Everything is branding. How people see you, how people see your videos and your presentation and all of that. I would stick with really simple, plain shirts, because it will be easy for you. So, for example, if you take Fisaya, for example, Fisaya sticks to just one shirt, a black shirt, a black turtleneck shirt, and that's all he wears throughout his video. It is easy, it is simple, it is clean. Do you understand? So I would say that you should try and adopt that. So if you can get one shirt, it's a plain shirt, whatever color you decide to go with, it's up to you. It's one shirt, it's plain, you can wear it every single time you make your videos, and it's not even, nobody knows whether it is one, nobody knows if it's the same shirt you're wearing every single time. Now I'm saying this because of the niche that you're in, not necessarily because that's the way it should be all of the time, but because of the niche that you're in, this is what I would recommend. You get that one single plain shirt with no designs and decor, because right now your shirt makes you look like one kid that just, please don't take this badly, please don't take this wrongly. I'm just saying so that we can get better. Your outfit makes you look like a kid who is just messing around. No, we need to change that. We need to brand ourselves such that when someone comes, they're like, they're relaxed. It's not so fantastic, but okay, we're getting there, slow and steady. We're getting there little by little. So I think that would be a great thing to look into. I have to say though that you are doing really great for a. I saw one of the video and you said you were like 16 years. Super fantastic. Before you know it, let's say you keep working at this and you keep improving it. Before you're 18, 20, you have really upped your game, like you have really, really leveled up. Right now, you really don't have much that you're worried about or concerned about. So you can spend more time in your growth, more time in your editing, more time in improving the whole look and feel of your videos. Okay. So we've talked about the presentation. So like I said, let's try to make our presentation as nice as we possibly can. As nice as we possibly can. This was good. It was a lot more cleaner because we have less things in the background and we just have your phone, the two phones, and just explain to us what is what. So let's work on that. The next thing is okay, moment. Okay, so the next thing that I want to talk about is another style of video that you can do. So when you're talking about some things that you are reviewing, I noticed there's some videos that you're not reviewing with the product. So if you're going to do a product review, we need to see the product. However, if we are not seeing the product, what you can do could be to make a video that is faceless. For example, you can just get a lot of stock images with this product that you're trying to explain. It will only take you some time to do your graphics work, to explain these things in graphics and talking and all of that, but we wouldn't be seeing you as it were. This is my thought, yeah? Because when I see you talking and you're just explaining stuff and I don't see the product, I'm like, okay, why am I not seeing the product? Why am I not seeing this product? You get, but if we don't see you at all and you explain the same product using much more of pictures and text, it's now more like a faceless video. Nobody's really thinking so much about seeing the actual product in this case. Now they're going to be seeing the pictures, they're seeing you do a lot of pop-ups, a lot of pop-up, and it's a lot more pretty, and takes away the attention from seeing the actual product, seeing you handle the product. Because if you're just sitting and you're just talking about this product, for me, I don't know, it doesn't work. So I would say that if you're going to make reviews of product that you don't have at hand, now probably you should do much more of more pictures, more text, and less of yourself. Yeah, I hope that makes some some sense, because for me that's what makes sense. I talked about exploiting every product that you get, because right now you don't have so much product. You have to make sure that you're exploiting that product. Anyone that you get, you're exploiting it. So how are we exploiting it? We're exploiting it to make sure that we're having multiple videos from the same product, like I said earlier. The next way we should be exploiting this is to make sure that we're giving information that is like top notch. Because if we don't have a lot of products to where we are lacking in product, we should make up for this in information. Because when someone comes to your channel and they don't see a lot of product that you are reviewing, a lot of people who are into tech and all, they're like, they want to see what's the next thing, what's the next best thing, what's the next best thing, what's the next best thing. So if you're going to be giving us products, you should be telling us the next best thing, the next. You should be giving us information. If you don't have product to review, give us a lot of information. It didn't take a lot of time from you, because you need to be doing a lot of research, you need to be doing a lot of reading, you need to be doing a lot of things like that. But you have to make up for the lack of product. You have to make up for that in terms of information. That's another way that we can exploit every product that we get, or every topic that we intend to work on. Okay, so in your review form that you fill, I asked what your goal is, and you said, I'm trying to read it from the form now, just give me a minute. Okay, and in your form you said your goal is to have 100 to 1,000 subscribers by January 2020, before January 2020. Okay, so now this is a good goal. I'm not saying it's not a good goal, it's a good goal. But I've said this before and I'll say it again, that it is important that you set goals for your channel that are within your control, goals that you can handle, goals that you influence directly. So your subscriber count is not within your control. You can't force people to subscribe. People are going to subscribe if they want to subscribe. So it will be important that you set goals that you are sure that is within your power. So what are the things that are within your power? What is within your power? Number one is the quality of your video. The quality of your video, you can improve on that. The quality of the information that you're giving to us, you can improve on that. The quality of review, the quality of the way you explain things, your personality on camera, you can improve on all of that. But what you cannot influence directly is your view count, your subscriber count. You can't influence that directly. You don't have power over that. People are going to decide if they want to subscribe or not subscribe based on the work that you have done, which is what is within your power, which is improving the quality that you are giving to us. So work on what you have power over, and the other things will fall into place with time. So then I expect that. So even if by January you don't have 100 subscribers, who cares? Do what you want. Do what it is that you already love. Keep doing it. Keep improving on it. Eventually, the growth is going to come. It's going to be slow, it's going to be steady, but it's going to come eventually. So take your eyes away from subscribers as the goal. At least this is what I'm doing for myself currently, and that's what I'm telling everyone that gets to listen now. Take your eyes away from subscriber count and all of that, and put your eyes much more on improving the quality that you are delivering, the quality that you are giving out. Okay. The next thing on your form is your question. So you asked about, just give me a moment, I'm trying to open that. Okay, so you asked about how to mask out a subject from the background in Canva for your YouTube thumbnail. Okay, so Canva is more of a template-based design tool. And while you can do a lot of things on Canva, I think it's a bit difficult to mask out things from from a background, from an image. So you have an image and you want to just remove something from the image. I think that is right now. I don't think it's possible. I might be wrong. I'm not an expert in Canva, but I don't think it's possible to do that right now. That you can do with Photoshop. You can remove things from an image and all. So my advice would be that when you're taking a picture for your thumbnail, it is best that you make sure you don't have things that you want to remove in the beginning. If you know you're going to be doing this with Canva, it's best that you just take your picture on a plain background where you don't have to, remove things and all of that. Alternatively, you can find a way to manipulate it such that maybe you stretch one image. So let me use this as an example. Moment. Okay, let me share a different screen now, so you see what I'm talking about. Okay, so when I needed to make this thumbnail, this image wasn't this it wasn't this way, you get? So let me delete this now, so you see what it looks like. So when I put this image in, this is what it looked like, and it didn't work for me. I needed to move it. If I move it, it's not, okay, let me put it to fill up the background. You see that it doesn't work the way I want it to. So what did I do? I simply manipulated the image. You see? So let's do this, and then I duplicated it. Let's get the image again. And then I came here. This is not supposed to be in the background. Sorry, guys. This is supposed to just be like this. Okay. Then this, I try to do this, make it look like so you see, I have found a way to hide what it is that I don't want to see, and I've moved. So some of these things you have to just find a way to be creative about solving the problem that you have. So maybe you can stretch it out and get out all the things that you don't want to see, and then get a duplicate of the picture and set it in a way that it fills up the image in a way that is reasonable. For me, I think that's the best that you can do. However, you can check out channels that are focused on Canva designs. I'm not exactly like a pro, a Canva design pro or anything, but yeah, I think you can work with that. The important thing is to make sure that you're trying to achieve what you're attempting to achieve as much as possible. Nobody's going to see all the extra and the things at the back, but it's been great to get your image as clear as possible. If you're working with Canva, if you're working with Photoshop, you can manipulate whatever you want to manipulate, really. But when you're working with Canva, it is great that you get the image that you want to get clear first from the beginning. Make it easy for yourself so that you can manipulate this thing easier on your channel. Another thing that I noticed while I was watching your videos is that you don't have end screens. So when your video comes to an end, it doesn't take us to another video. It's something you need to bear in mind. When you put end screens in your video, it helps to keep people on your channel longer. Now, not everybody who gets to the end of your video will click on your end screens, yes, but there's a higher possibility of people clicking in your end screens when there's actually an end screen. What YouTube wants you to do, the aim and the target or everything that YouTube does is to make sure that people are on YouTube as long as possible. And to take advantage of that, you need to make sure that people are on your channel as much as possible. To make sure people are on your channel, you need to keep leading them, you need to keep redirecting them to your channel. So when you finish a video, you should direct them to another video so they can watch that video and watch another video and watch another video. The longer people are staying on your channel and watching things on your channel, the more YouTube is going to, the algorithm is going to promote your channel, or it's going to tell people that, it's going to tell YouTube, oh, they like this guy's channel and people are enjoying it, so let's do something about it. Let's get it to more people. Let more people see what's going on here. This seems to be good content, yeah? So as much as possible, it's important that you make sure that you have end screens on your videos so that people can move from one video to another. Okay, so I think from my notes, I think I've covered everything that I think we need to look at for your channel. And it'll be great that you do all of this. I've subscribed to your channel already, and I'll be looking to see that you have implemented these changes. So what are the changes? We are trying to create playlists that we can see clearly on our homepage. When people come here, they can see all the different playlists. The next thing that we need to change is to edit our about page. I told you, think about your audience. Who are they? And what do they want? What's their problem? What's the challenges? What are they trying to achieve? And what are you trying to provide for them? When you think about that, it will help you come up with what you have here. Change all of these links, all of this to proper links so that they can show up here as well. And then we can work on our videos to improve the general quality of the video, the general appearance of the video, and the thumbnails, make the text a little bit bigger so we can see them clearly, but the general look and feel of your thumbnail is good, I'll say. So I think that's about that for this channel. I hope this review has been useful, and if you have any other questions, please leave it in the comment section and I'll answer that. If you want to have a channel review as well, there is a link in the description below and you can fill in that form and I'll get back to you on that channel review. So guys, do have a fantastic day. I'll see you next week. Bye.